the S&P right now, hourly trend is up. Overall, just chop, so be prepared for that. Now, we did pull back a little bit today, but kind of still on that grind up. The NASDAQ, not so much. So tech really taking a beat down. Let's see, we got Tesla getting hammered. Meta pulled back. Meta, I do like. Jumping ahead to James, he says, any bias on this pullback? I haven't seen the other ones. Meta, for sure. I like the Meta pullback. Microsoft just needed to chill. That's hardly even a scratch in armor. Nvidia. So really just tech got hammered because everything else, here's the Grandpa Dow, full send, Russell, absolutely sending it. So all the other companies, this is the one time where the S&P 490 didn't do too bad. And that's kind of what we're seeing right there. Cody talked about this, and I think it's right. There's a rotation kind of out of the big tech names. But honestly, big tech, another YouTuber called out a bubble. We're going to start talking about that again. There was a lot of buying in these tech names that was absolutely unheard of. It's not often that I'm wrong. And a lot of, even Matt said he hasn't seen me on this streak. And I just kept I kept thinking we were overbought, and we just kept going up. And I'm not using indicators. And often when I say it's overbought, it's usually some kind of like we are stretched out kind of thing. So I don't want to say it's a bubble, and I joke about the next crash being in 2028. That's obviously way too far for anyone that's taken that. It's good to see that we're having a pullback right here, but that borderline, without lack of better words, that was almost like bubble-esque buying. Like we're just gonna buy no matter what, and just keep going. We see the market ebb and flow and work its way up, and in bullish markets, that's what it does. But this was no catalyst-driven events. We had war that we shrug off. There's trade news. There's a bunch of stuff that, kind of writing on the wall could have had some gray areas. We were very optimistic. If not, let's just buy everything and it's going to turn to a problem later. On the bubble note, since I said that, if there is a bubble, I kind of think we might just be getting warmed up because I do think AI is going to ramp up this year and next year, so which will be interesting to watch kind of as that plays out. This is very early to say, but if there is going to be I do think we're like last year I talked about there being a bubble, 1990 .com, right? I said we were like 1996, 1997. Maybe we're up there, 1998-ish. We're gearing up for probably an AI bubble. I think the AI wave, once it does kick off, right now in this group, we're focused on a very handful of AI tickers. I think a lot of them are going to come out of the woodwork. Everyone's going to buy them all up. We'll ride that train up, but we're going to know who the real ones are at the end. Anyway, we're talking about a lot on a holiday weekend with very low volume. Anyway, tech, very awesome that it had a pullback today. I did have a stop limit short, which filled on the way down. Absolutely killed it today. And then at the end of this chop, I wasn't even paying attention to the market being closed. It was like, I'm short. It switched gears. I doubled up my stop. I'm long. And then I'm actually back in short right now. So gave a little bit back just on that back and forth, getting slapped around. But still short for now. As far as, let's just go to the hourly trend, like what I'm talking about. And this is why I'm short, each candle trend down. We got a little carried away, a little bit of a pullback, nothing big. To really talk about it being bullish again, you probably technically getting above that 90 EMA, but I'd say above this red candle and even those wicks. And the problem with that is you're going to come right into that zone. Given this week, if we were to test that zone tomorrow, we'll see how much weight it actually holds. Grandpa Dow absolutely sending it. Wouldn't surprise me if that were to pull back. Watch out for that just to create a bull flag and stay inside that zone. Russell kind of already has bull flag territory. If you're going to play the continuation, I would just put my stop right below there, which is actually not a bad setup.